me right now. Super fired up to get this information to you guys and really just kind of remind you of how powerful you are, how powerful your network is. All right. And I love it. I love it. I see now in the comments. Perfect. 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 So listen, we are about to, okay, I think you guys are good now. We are about to dig into just some of the things that I hear all the time when it comes to us having a sales conversation. I see you guys typing now in the chat. What's up? What's up? What's up? I love it. High energy. Yes. You guys know we bring it. You know, we bring it. We've been having a faith conversation because that's just one of my favorite words. Okay. And I'm super excited to talk about sales because sales is one of those things that people just like to avoid. You like to detach yourself from it. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody feel like I want to do business, but I'm scared of sales? If that is not just you, let other people know that it ain't just them. Because I know what some people, look at all the yeses coming through. Exactly. You guys, let's be honest. This is a safe space. Let everybody know that they're not the only one. Look at everybody's like, yes, yes. And you guys, I will tell you this. I have been doing sales for a long time. So if this is your first time, I'm LaKeisha Michelle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I fell in love with selling things because the way I grew up, my parents didn't have the money to do the things that I wanted to do. And so instead of just like waiting or complaining or whatever, I just, naturally saw that when I helped people do certain things, they gave me some money. Now I would do hair. I would do babysitting. So that was kind of my first encounter with sales. So I've just always stepped into that since I was a child. But once I started working in the workplace, one of my first jobs besides State Farm and working at a daycare was at a shoe store. And so this guy was from like the Middle East somewhere. He opened up this shoe store by my school. And so one day I was walking by there and I think I was getting some tacos or a snow cone and he hired me. And the rest was history. He literally taught me about ordering the shoes and how to choose the different styles. And the thing that he saw in me naturally was that when people were in the store, I would just have conversations with the women. I'm a high school student, and I was just talking about our mutual thing. I like shoes. You like shoes. You want to buy some shoes? I wish I could buy some shoes, but girl, you should get those. It was more of that for me in that moment. But what I didn't know was that he saw something in me, and when working at this shoe store changed the game for me. It made me excited because I felt like a boss. And he also gave me bonuses. And so here I was in high school, not, able to do the things that my friends were able to do. And then I got a job, and then I had the opportunity to make more. Type that in the comments, make more. Type that in the comments and feel good when you're typing it. Type in make more, make more, make more. See, sometimes I don't know about you, but the way I grew up, it was kind of a bad thing to want more because you should be satisfied with what God has blessed you with because you could have been worse off than someone. That's a bunch of hogwash. Listen, however your situation is, the one thing God gives us all is choice. And so we might be born into something, but once you become aware that it's possible for something to happen. So if I see someone over here being successful, that means I can do it too. Isn't that exciting? If I see someone else being successful, that means there's room for me to have my own version of that. Does that make sense? Do you agree with that? Let me know in the comments right now. Yes, I see you guys coming through. I see make more, Kyra, Paula, Jeffrey. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes. So listen, guys, here's the deal. What's up, Toya? Here's the deal. We're going to go through this short, sweet presentation. And I want to challenge you guys. I'm so into challenges because that is how my life is elevated. I accepted the challenges that presented themselves. I didn't listen to my limiting beliefs and I jumped in and I paid attention. Okay. And so one thing I will tell you guys is anytime I've ever started a new business venture, long story short, I've sold a lot of stuff. I've sold I had a website business. I had a mobile app business. I worked at the shoe store. I worked for corporate, which they had sales opportunities where you can make more money. So there was always a bonus. So I was inspired to make more because I wanted the bonus, right? So not only that, when I got out of beauty school, I learned firsthand that no customers were going to fall out the sky. And so I just came up with this old school process from reading all these books and just listening to what worked. Because remember, if it worked for someone over there, I don't even have to know them. But if they're in the same proximity, if they're in the same genre of business as me, then that means it's possible. So I want everybody to take a second and think about the thing that they want to sell. Take a second, think about the product or the service that you would like to offer someone. Okay, think about it. Make sure it's in your mind right now. Make sure it's here. Make sure it's all in the forefront. I want you to type that in the comments. I want you to type that in the comments right now. And I want you, let me just give you guys a second to type some. What is the product or the service that you now desire to sell more of? Boom, boom. Look at all these amazing things. These are amazing. This is amazing. This is amazing, amazing. So here's my question. Here's my next question for you. Bridget, are there successful people selling Mary Kay? Yes or no in the comments. Cherie, are there successful people selling hair? Yes or no in the comments. Marion, are there successful people selling healthy hair services? Jeffrey, are there successful people selling hair or your watches? Toya, are there successful people selling short hair classes? Miranda, are there successful people selling graphic shirts? Hell, my family, they just sent a group text. They need some t-shirts for the family reunion. Right. And Toya, you know, I give you 2 slaps on the wrist because you know someone who's selling successful classes, but then there's also just people that we don't know and we admire. Naja Like the River, Razor Chick, Kamandi, all of them are doing their version, okay? Wine, girl, are there successful people selling wine? So here's the thing. Let's get into the slides. Hold on. Wait. What's up, guys? Thank you for spending your time. Hair loss, and we know people who don't have hair won't hair, and they're going to buy it. And that's a specialty, so you can charge a nice, good old grip for it because you want it to be private and you want it to be, you know, an experience. Okay, so let me find... There we go. Now, can you guys see my screen? Say yes in the comments. Let me make sure everybody can follow me and we're about to get into it. Can you guys see my screen? Can you see my screen? Can you guys see my screen? Perfect. You guys are so lit on Zoom. I can't even deal. Actually, I can deal. Let me stop saying that. So I love it. Caliber Hair says make more. Sarah says yes, it is. Urbane Boozer says make more. Lala, who's selling lip gloss and successful? I mean, do we need to name it? Everybody got a makeup line. Top asked me today, he was like, why don't you have a makeup line? Because you could be doing this. And I was like, I don't know. It's just it's not on my radar. But it's funny because at the end of the day, if I wanted to do that, is it possible? Yes or no? Give me some comments. Give me some comments. Awesome. I see you guys can see. Perfect. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Thank you guys for being here. I am LaKeisha Michelle. I'm loving hanging out with you guys. I see you guys saying yes. I see you guys saying yes. Cool. So here's the deal. Business is only a business if you are making what? Type it in the comments. I want this to be interactive. I am not here. Well, sometimes I can be entertaining, but I am not here just for my health. I want us to win. And so I got to get you guys this information, but I don't want you sleeping and distracted with your kids and your baby daddies and all of those things. So I need you to pay attention. Right. I know I'm not sending, I guess I could, I didn't have them on the to-do list. Right. So look at the slide, guys. This is not a trick question. Business is only a business if you are making, look at the word that I put on there purposefully. I love it. You guys like money, 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 money. Offers. Thank you, Cherie. So listen, you get to make offers, guys. So a lot of times we get scared about sales because we don't like the word and something has happened and we just get all in our emotions and feelings like the Drake challenge. But listen, it's just simple. You're making an offer. And I don't know about you, but if I'm struggling with hair loss and ain't nobody offering me a service, how am I going to get help? Somebody riddle me that. Hurry up, riddle me that. Somebody riddle me that in the comments. Not the baby daddy. Right, girl. I see you guys. Okay, you guys are lit. I see you. Caliber says offers. Sarah says offers. I love it. So here's the deal. If I'm missing hair, but you too scared and in your feelings, am I going to get help? I get to just be stressed out because of this? Is that what's going to happen? Right. Okay, so here's the reality. If you simply suggest a product that they need based on the desires that they have, it shouldn't feel sleazy. It's that simple. When I sell you something, here's the reality. Everybody that talks to me, you're not going to buy something from me. Some of you guys are on here every day and you've never purchased from me, and that is perfectly fine. Some of you guys are on here every day and you buy everything. I have to tell some of y'all stop buying stuff. But it's awesome. Like at the end of the day, Bridget, you one of them. Toya, I need to give y'all a plaque. You know what? I need to start doing gold members. Y'all can be my gold members, right? Listen, how is that possible? It's because I'm only suggesting products based on the needs that you have. Can you do this, Toya? Can you suggest products based on the need that an ideal market or group of people have? Can you do this? Yes or no? Exactly. And so that's all sales is, guys. Does this give you a relief of some sort? Do you feel good about the fact? For me, I feel good because it's like, I'm not trying to sell you on something. If you have this need, I have a product that can help you. So selling is helping people. We get it all tangled up. When you make it about you, that's when it feels bad. That's when it's annoying. That's when it's stressful, blah, 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 right? But at the end of the day, you're just suggesting products based on the need or desire. How do you know what desire they have? All you got to do is ask. Are you interested in getting your hair back? Are you interested in growing some edges? Yes, I am. Oh, well, would you like to know about how I can make your edges come back in 30 days? Well, yeah, tell me about it. Wow, that wasn't hard. Can you do that day in and day out? Yes or no in the comments. Let me see. Sarah says yes. Let me see. Yes or no in the comments. Cherie says yes. Yes, it gives me a relief that I'll be offering to fulfill the needs of others. Exactly. It's a holy thing. Like it really is. Like the fact that I wake up to messages from people, like literally in my I Make Sales course, I love the fact that everybody was like, you helped me pay a light bill. You helped me bring my son back from over here. He was over here and I needed the money for that. You helped me and my husband work this deal out because I taught them a technique. They did the work. They were interested in it. Some people heard my message in my webinars and my rants on the internet and they were like, nah, I don't want it. And it's perfectly fine. I ain't lose no sleep. They ain't lose no sleep. They ain't thinking about me. You know, I just think we need to stop thinking about stuff that we don't got no facts on. Like, does he think about me? I don't know. Either I'm going to ask him and he say yes or no, I'm going to be done with it. That's how you got to treat your business. Like, don't be worried about who think about you when they walk off. Can you suggest a product based on the need? Yes. Sarah says, this is helping me. Caliber says, yes, good. And here's the thing. If I stop talking now and made an offer and Sarah said, I don't want to buy your class, did Sarah still get help? Was this still beneficial? Exactly, guys. You want to feel good about selling because it's just freaking awesome. And it's how you help people. Even your conversation to help enroll someone in your product or service should be helpful. You should help people before they ever purchase from you. All right. Now, let's talk about some distractions. Sarah says, yes, I love it. Sarah's here. There's no gun to her head. She just is answering and interacting because this is just the way that it is. So listen, let's talk about distractions. Oh, who got all them cheerings? Who's focusing on branding and you don't even know, you ain't making no sales? Who's focusing on SEO? You don't even have a website. Who's worried about social media, but you need money now? Who's worried about all these things? Who's taking care of parents when it's just not the right time? Taking care. Do you know how many people tell me they're taking care of their grandbabies? Like, oh yeah, my grandbaby. They're like, yo, I got to take care of my grandbaby. Those are distractions, guys. And it's not that you can't do it. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is sometimes we give all of our attention there, and you chose to have a business, but your business is not going to run if you don't give it the attention that it needs. And the business runs based on you making what? Put it in the comments. Deborah said, uh-oh, distractions. Sherry, get your life, girl. You are on it. Sherry says offers. Yes. Yes. Sarah said, amen. Right. Listen. Exactly, Jeffrey. Offers. Paula, exactly. Offers. Okay. So, hey, kids, we love y'all. Parents, we love you. My daddy real good at coming up with stuff for me to add to my to-do list. I can wake up and have a whole plan for my day, and my daddy will call me and be like, oh, I want to go order some ceiling fans, and I need you to come over here and look at this paper. And I'd be like, Daddy, can we do this on the internet? Nope, I don't trust the internet. I need you to get your butt over here. I need you to, this is what my daddy does to me on a weekly basis. This is what he does on a weekly basis, right? Or, you know, you got a friend who's in a meltdown situation and they want to use your morning time. The morning time is where you have to get centered and get focused on your day. But your friend, you love your friend, and your friends say they need you. So now you up in their situation, their emergency is your emergency, and your business sales, they just dwindle because your parents, your kids acting up, or they want to take something, they want to do something, blah, blah, blah. You ain't got a system for them little suckers. So they just running around, just showing out, tearing up the house, slapping their brothers and sisters. And it's just going down. This is what kids do. I got a video of my nephews chasing each other and just tearing up the house. And my sister just videos them. And she sends it to me. This is what they do. They're just being them. These things are always going to be in our face. Take this class, take that class, Facebook, Instagram, SEO, brand. So many people try to develop. I never understood, and I don't know, I could be wrong, but I don't think so. My mentors told me I ain't wrong either. They did the same thing I did. I never understood trying to build a brand when I wasn't good at selling. I wasn't clear on my offers. I wasn't clear on any of that stuff. So then, but people will come by and say, you need to work on branding. Well, first I need to work on selling. I need to get good at that. That's a skill, because I can have a pretty picture, but if I don't know how to sell things, I'm just going to be another person on the internet looking like I have the world and ain't got now dollar or cent. Hello? Anyone know what I'm talking about? I'm just saying, girl, that's my husband. I always have something extra for me to do. Right. My friend was talking about that today. Husband just putting all stuff on your list. Like, you ain't got nothing to do. I got to manage the house. I got to manage the kids. I got to manage myself. I'm trying to have a side hustle. I got a day job, and you got stuff for me to do. Hold on, Linda. But this is what happens. This is what happens. This is what happens. You in my house. Right. No, for real. Because you guys, if you look at what I do on my stuff, like I've been making six figures for a little while now, and branding and all that kind of stuff for some, I just knew, like, I'm not going to go there yet, because you can. I'm not saying you can't. The average person can't, because they don't have the psyche or the sales. Some people, there are a few people who know how to take a picture and monetize it. So let me be clear, because I know somebody done got all riled up. There are a few people who know how to buy a fancy car, roll in it, post it to you, and take your money. And they ain't gonna say take, it's not a bad thing, but they know how to sell you something based on their brand image. That works for a few people. The average person does not know how to do that. So focusing your attention on these distractions, is my point, will get your business broke every time. So you just have to know what's good for you. It's not that it's bad. Selling is neutral. Money is neutral. Branding is neutral. Social media is neutral, meaning that it ain't good, it ain't bad. Social media is actually great. Let's be clear. It's very, very, very much amazing. But there are plenty of businesses that make $1 million and they don't fool with social media. And there are plenty of businesses that make a ton of money and they don't focus on taking a pretty picture to make that branding, because that branding is how people feel about your company when you're not around, right? Let's be clear. But you guys get what I'm saying. Know thyself and be clear on what's distracting you for the level that you are at in business. Does that make sense? Yes or no? That would be me. Right. There's some things that require branding, but the majority of it, guys, it's just you need to be old school. You need to be old school. That's true. Offer sales, you in my house. Right. I notice if a person is trying to sell me something and can't tell me about the product or benefits. Exactly. Exactly. You got to be able to go into detail. Right. I've been in the hair business, but haven't made a sale. I'd rather have sales than a brand. Girl, let me tell you, because you build a brand, the brand builds itself. When you start making a bunch of sales, my brand has a tone. If I never did anything, you guys, everybody says the same thing when you guys send me messages. You real, you funny, you did, like, that's my brand, like my thumbprint. That's my touch. That's my reach, right? My audience is international. Like the brand builds itself. So let's be clear. It's not that you don't need a brand, but I'm just saying, like, oh, that's my little slide, but sometimes your little love interest is distracting you. Sometimes you might be trying to get a little something. I saw somebody say something the other day. They were like, they said it ain't hump day if you can't pay your rent. I was done. All in the bed. Get out the bed, child. Ain't nobody bills getting paid. Ain't nobody making no sales. Ain't nobody focused. Get out, and focus. Listen, lack of direction, not lack of time, is the problem. A lot of times we say we need more time, but I always tell myself when I feel like, oh, I wish I had more time. Beyonce got the same amount of time I got. And that's why I love watching behind the scene videos, because you see her saying, I didn't sleep last night. I had to get this done. So I'm like, shoot, if she ain't sleep, I ain't sleeping either. If that's what this requires, how committed are you? You know what I'm saying? So look, lack of direction, not lack of time, is the problem, guys. In a business, there are levels, okay? At every level, you're supposed to be doing certain things. Like at ground zero, you need to be validating the idea that you have. A lot of times, some people get into business, they pick a thing they're going to sell. Oh, I'm going to sell, concealer. And you just say, this is the thing, it must work or else I'm going to die. This is it. And you're so focused on this. But at ground zero, you just started, you picked something that you want to sell. Your job is to just see, does the market want it? You need to validate that people want to buy this particular product. And so it's going to require you to go out and literally just make offers and gather data to see, first of all, if you're committed to selling this. Because sometimes you have come up with something. That's like me with mobile apps. I had a full-blown mobile app business. I made sales. These apps were $1,000 a pop. I sold them quite successfully. But what I realized was that, I don't want to do this. I don't want to. And I didn't understand then. I just needed to hire a developer and just keep working on sales, because I loved selling it, but I didn't want to do the design. And I should have just hired somebody. But I realized I just wasn't committed. So I had to drop it, move on to the next idea. Okay, not selling concealer anymore. I'm going to sell phones. See, sometimes we get emotional. Sometimes we get emotional about business, and it's just a simple, does the market want this? And did I give it all I got? Because sometimes we be lying to ourselves. I asked everybody. Okay, don't ask your cousin them. They don't want that. Maybe that was the wrong audience. You had the right product in front of the wrong people. You got to make sure you know who the people are. Okay, getting ahead of myself. So listen, I see all the yeses coming through. Yes, Lala, you hit the nail on the head. Hey, Remy girls. Y'all laughing. Hilarious. So listen, we all got the same 24 hours. How are you going to achieve your business growth? Now, you're in the right place. If you want to help more people with your product, you want to feel confident when you're making offers, you want to build the muscle of selling, and you want to make more every month. This is my few times I've been around that track that was got to home. Now, let me see some yeses. This is the right place for you right now. Let me see some yeses. Okay, cool. That's where I get stuck. Lack of direction. Where do I go? Pass out the flyers. Bridget, you're already in the challenge. That's what we're going to go over. I love it. You guys are lit. I see all the yeses. And that's the thing. A lot of people get stuck, a lack of direction. And that's what the challenge is all about. You guys have been hearing me talk about the 30-day challenge. So, you already know that's what I'm going to offer you. And if you didn't know, now you know. I have a 30-day challenge, but let's keep talking about this, okay? Now, what are you afraid of is really the question. Because when it comes to sales, look, you're not alone. Who else needs help with direction? I'm looking over here because I got a screen up, but I keep forgetting y'all can't see me over here. Who else needs help with direction? Let's see who else not alone. Let everybody know that they're not the only one. Exactly. I love it. Toya, hilarious. Exactly. Everybody said me. So you're not alone, guys. And the whole thing is we're afraid of rejection. All right. We don't like being told no. We don't want to be a bother. We don't want to be that creepy person. It's just what it is. You got to look at what's holding you back. The reason you don't make the sales that you want to make is because you're afraid of something's holding you back. And it's your job to literally get a pen and paper tonight and say, wait a minute, why did I sign up to have my own business and I'm not making the sales I want to make? What am I afraid of? Maybe you're afraid because you think you're not smart enough. Do you know some people, listen, there's a regular educational system, but then you got some people who are smart and wise, but they're not educated by the world standard. So they understand how to make the business work, but it's just tough sometimes because they don't have the technological skills, or maybe they're not good at reading. R. Kelly just made a song because he's dyslexic. He didn't read his contracts. He doesn't own his music. So he's living out of the home suites. That's kind of crazy. So there are always things that are holding us back. It's your job to figure out what it is and know that you're not alone, and know that there are plenty of people who had a disadvantage and they still made it. So I challenge you in this moment right now, if you get off of this webinar, I challenge you to go find someone with your fear or someone that has your disadvantage. So who has a fear of rejection? Like I have it. I'm not immune to that. Who has some type of disadvantage? For example, when I first got into music at 19, I messed up a lot of opportunities because I had a major fear of contracts. I was raised with this whole negative thing. So every time an opportunity presented itself, because they kept coming, I kept saying, well, I'm like the hottest thing on the market. So of course they'll keep coming. And I kept lying to myself when in reality, I was afraid of contracts. And so my fear and lack of knowledge in just contract laws, and I was scared somebody was going to take advantage of me, and I was going to be like every other artist who don't own nothing, who ends up dying and blah, blah, blah. I had all of these crazy fears. So I built a whole other life because of the fear. So understand me. I know what it feels like when you really know you want to do something, when you have this product, this service, this offering, this gift that you want to help people with, but you have a taste in your mouth to selling. But that just means there's something there that you need to be aware of, address, forgive, and create the new belief to support you, and then jump into action. Look at all the me's. Exactly. Look at all, everybody. Ain't nobody alone. We all feeling the same thing. Makes sense, right? So listen, this is simply just going to require discipline, guys. Selling requires discipline. Making offers to people consistently, imperfectly, because a lot of you guys are scared to stutter. You're scared of what you're going to say. You scared. You scared. You scared. Toya's on here right now. Toya moved from Chicago to Dallas, and she and I worked together for 6 months. Toya's been in a lot of my stuff, but like she had her own hustle. She got her own mind and business, but she wanted accountability, right? And we worked together, came up with a simple, repeatable sales process. Toya moved from Chicago and was just consistent, imperfectly consistent. Distractions would come up, and she knew them. We would have our little calls. She'd be like, I'm sure this is a not right now, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. What you think about this? And then we would talk about it, and then she would get back on track. She had quotas to meet, and we just did a simple process so that she can transition from Chicago to Dallas and make her money that so that she can live comfortably and not be struggling and trying to figure out where the next dollar coming from. Right? So if she can do it, you can do it too. She moved to another state and started from zero. That's what I need, accountability. We all do. All right, great job. So Toya is a go-getter, man. And so the whole thing is this. Do you have that kind of discipline? And if you don't, here's what I love is that you can develop it. All right. You got to have a love of practice. And I've been telling you guys this, and the more my business grows, one thing I do is like, I've just gotten really comfortable with the daily stuff that just needs to be done. There's just some daily stuff that you got to do. You're not going to always feel like doing it. There are going to be moments where you feel like I want to sleep in and do nothing. I don't want to touch my business for 30 days. My friend just lost her father. Like, I can't even imagine if I lost a loved one right now, that would definitely probably set me back. I would have to get back and just go, okay, you got to get disciplined. You got to get disciplined because you know if you fall into this, it doesn't mean you don't love them and you can't grieve, but you got to show up when you don't feel like showing up. You got to love practice. You got to be there 2 hours early and you got to be there late, right? Showing up daily. That's what this is about. And you've got to develop a do it anyway muscle. If you follow me, you know what I be saying. Do it anyway. But Keisha, I'm scared of rejection. Do it anyway. But Keisha, I don't know. I be stuttering. I don't speak well. I really feel stupid when I walk up to people. I don't know. Oh my God. Do it anyway. You're not going to ever get to the 10th time, the 3rd time, the 2nd time if you don't start with the 1st time. It takes starting imperfectly with all your imperfections, with any type of speech impediment. Moses didn't want to go lead them people. Moses wasn't trying to hear that from God, but he had to do it anyway. My first year being on and off, I made over 75,000. This is my 2nd year. Can't wait 6 figures all day. Yes. Toya is on the tribe. Toya's like a star. Anybody that like, there's been a lot of people that go through my programs, but Toya she's just like, if I ever had to have a poster next to any of my courses, she's just consistent. And she's right here. She'll tell you on there. I don't pay her to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's just consistency. And she's not like, it wasn't all hunky-dory peaches and cream. She had to make some sacrifices, but she just stuck with it. $75,000 goes a long way, but let me just tell you. Yeah, Miranda, be perfectly imperfect. Exactly. So listen, step number 1, guys, here's the thing. Most people are having a hard time with sales because you're not clear on what's in it for the customer. So let's have a little quick test. Literally quick. I mean, quick. Let's have a little quick test. And I want you to stop and think about your product and your offering and really think about, wait, what is it? What's in it for them? How do you feel about sales and corporations? I love it. I love all forms of sales. I halfway want to do like random challenges to where I go do randoms because like once you understand selling, you can sell anything you believe in. I would never sell anything that I don't believe in, but making sales at a day job, making sales at McDonald's, making sales at the Target counter, trying to give people credit cards, making sales as a hairstylist, making sales here for my online courses. The process is the same. I love it, Kyra. I want to be like you when I grow up, Toya. Girl, it's possible. What I just said earlier, if Toya could do it, you could do it. If I could do it, you could do it, right? My prices are high, so I get embarrassed telling people my prices, even if I know they can afford it, but I know it's worth it. So why are you embarrassed? And I love that. That goes back to what I said earlier. What are you afraid of? Because that means you're afraid of something. You're letting your fear of rejection. You don't want to get rejected. Toya says, you got this, y'all. Listen, you don't want to get rejected. You don't want to get rejected, right? What about panting, if I spell that right? Panting. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Is that patent? I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. What's in it for the customer? If you're selling a hairstyle, what's actually in it for them? If you're selling actual physical hair, what's in it for them? Not you get to come with me. No one cares about you. What do they actually get because you do their hair? They get peace of mind. They get to feel sexy. They get to feel confident. They get to go places and people be like, girl, who did your hair? That's what's in it for them. What's in it for you to just do the 30-day sales challenge? You're going to make more money. You're going to buy more school clothes because school's coming up. You're going to be able to help your partner out with his share, her share of the bills. You're going to be able to put some money on that vacation you're planning for. You're going to be able to pay off a credit card. That's what's in it for you if you decide to do the 30-day sales challenge. You're going to make extra money and you can take that money and do whatever the hell you want to do with it. And you will acquire new customers. Once you get a customer, you will see how powerful it actually is, because those people, once somebody buys from you, that means they believe in you and they want more from you. They may not know how to articulate it, but if you just keep studying business and keep practicing these techniques, you're going to realize that once somebody trusts you and they make a decision to give you $5, $5,000, $500, that's awesome. That means they believe in you. And all you got to do is show up and be the amazing person that you already are. You're not a sales shark, so you ain't got to worry about that. Caliber Hair is saying her prices are high. Is that the truth, or is that just some stuff you're telling yourself? Why are you even worried about that? The price is the price is the price. It's just an exchange for the value you provide. Right? Get with a price that feels good to your soul and your spirit and go for it. And go for it. Sorry, late. Hey, girl. Right. Don't be scared. Your prices, I raise mine drastically. People pay for what they want. I used to be scared that when Susie Carter told me to raise my prices, I was so scared I would lose my clientele. And what happened was I made more money with less people and got to work less. And my clientele list grew. And the less people that I work with, those few people that I work with, they wanted to spend more money with me. So then I automatically had more time to give them more of me. So it was the perfect thing. I had to get out of my own way about, you know, they're going to think I'm trying to gyp them and, oh, get out their pockets. You have no clue what they got going on. And what I know for sure is people in the hood go to concerts and have Jordans. And this is people in the hood got flat screens and no car. People in the hood got rent-a-center house and no. So what I know for sure is that we always find money, even in the most horrible circumstances, even in circumstances where we should be saving and doing other stuff. We have all the other stuff that we got. So here's the deal. I'm just saying, y'all know it's real. You want to get clear. My point of asking you that question on what getting clear, most people are not clear. You're running around trying to sell a whole bunch of stuff so nothing's sticking. You're throwing spaghetti and just hoping it sticks. At some point, you're going to be tired, right? And so you have to get clear on what you want to sell. And then when you're talking to a person who possibly could be a client, you have to instantly say what's in it for them. They don't care about how long you've been in business. They don't care about your years. You know how many people get their hair done and never ask a hairstylist for their license? In California, what I noticed is that most hairstylists, their license expired and they don't even care. It's been expired for 15, 20 years. No one cares. Can you give me the style I want? Yeah or no? No one cares. Listen, you got to give people the results, not the process. For all my coaches and my healers, I can't stand when y'all start talking about stuff that doesn't make sense to the brain. Like I'm trying to listen to you and figure out what exactly am I buying? Like, for example, this oil, if Michaela was to sell me this, it's just sitting on my desk, so it's an easy thing to talk to. If Michaela was going to sell me this oil and she sent me something that's too many words and something, I don't care. I'm not interested. It doesn't show me the pain that it relieves instantly. If she gives me the oil and says, rub it on your stomach while I'm cramping and the cramps go away in 5 minutes, I'm going to tell everybody for life, which is what happened. She said, put this on your stomach. You're going to be all right. Put it on my stomach. Within 10 minutes, I was like, this is cuckoo. So then I did it the next day. And like literally within 5 minutes, my stomach just seemed like it just kind of settled down. I said, what kind of magic is this? Why didn't anybody tell me? I was like, oh my God. I could care less about the process. I don't want to hear no more. I just want to buy this when I need it. There we go. I'm going to buy it. When I run out, I'm looking for you. I shouldn't even be looking for you. You should know it's going to last about 30 days. Check in with me every 30 days. Y'all know what I'm saying? So, right, see all the comments. So, what the cramp free is going on? Exactly. Y'all, for real. This is a true story. Now, here's the deal. You want to sell the destination at the plane. What that mean? What does that mean? Selling the destination. You want to tell people about where they're going, not what type of airline they're going to be on. Does this make sense? Yes or no? Got it. Got it. Good. Here's what a destination looks like, just in case y'all forgot. If I want to convince you and your girls, and y'all come with me and my girls, and we finna go to Fiji. And when we get there, it's gonna be some fine men with no shirts on and grass skirts giving us little legs to go around our neck. And they're gonna pick us up in a black car service, and we're gonna ride all the way to our private villa, which has an infinity pool, and we have car service anywhere we want around the whole. That's a destination. Who coming with me? We're gonna get there, and we have massages scheduled in the morning and the evening, and it's just a whole we going skiing, and at nighttime we have there's a club. And the theme is the Havana Nights. And so one of the nights you got to bring an outfit because it's Havana Nights. And, oh, yeah, by the way, the people who giving us massages, they fine. They fine men. They fine. And they're going to touch us twice a day. They're going to give us nice, relaxing massages. And when we get to the airport, they're going to have our names and stuff. So it's just going to be first class, darling. When can I get your half of the payment? Look, when we leaving. Exactly. Marian's on my me. Exactly. Look, Sarah's on my me. Sharina yes. Exactly. Now, here's the plane. If I say, girl, we're going to fly Spirit. And girl, we're just going to be on the plane. They got great seats and stuff. And so what happens is when we get to the airport, we're going to go through the check-in. We're going to check our luggage in. We're going to Fiji, by the way. And we're going to check our luggage in. And then we're just going to wait. So they have some cool things around the waiting area. And yeah. Do nobody care about the little raggedy plane? No one cares. Now listen, you could trick me and give me this destination and then tell me we find Spirit. I'm getting on that Spirit plane. Oh, I will get on there for this destination. Now, if you mention the plane first, I ain't trying to hear nothing about Spirit if I ain't really just sold on where we going yet. And what we gonna be doing. I will sit on a Spirit plane for a couple hours in order to have 5 days of luxurious black car service, fine men giving me massages, parties at night. Yeah, girl, I'm taking that Spirit ride. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I've been on Spirit. As bad as it was, I will hop on there for a Fiji trip. Okay? Still going. I don't care. Exactly. So here's the deal. Number 2. So y'all got number 1, making sure that you're freaking clear on what's in it for them. If you're not clear on that, confused people don't buy. Confused people don't buy. Okay? Write that down because that's going to be somebody that's all I need to hear tonight. Sharina let's go, girl. Tracy hey, look, confused people don't buy. Now, that was my point of that whole destination thing. Listen, you got to reach out to people. So many people, I see so many people. They get stuck in that whole wake up every day, sit behind your computer and try to get some clients. That's if you're not clear on what you're selling, it's harder to do. You need to be out talking to people. You need to reach out and talk to people. Okay. I literally have conversations outside of the internet. Okay. Some of you guys are so confused on where do you go. You make it harder than it is. Ask Toya. When Toya and I started working together, I put her on a simple plan, which is our 30-day challenge, by the way. Toya, let them know how that went for you. Oh, she just did it. She made $75,000. Why? Because she did the work. But the plan was simple. Go talk to people. Get your ass outside and stop sitting behind the computer or sitting at home or sitting at the salon or sitting wherever you're sitting and hoping, wishing, praying to God that you get a miracle. God don't work like that. That's lazy. Okay. What did she do? I'm telling y'all what she did. She did this. We got clear on her offer. We got clear on what was in it for her. and she went and reached out to people. Now, where did she do this? Malls, Starbucks, airport, daycare, stores. Listen, everywhere she went, she got radical and wrapped her car. Like whatever, you gotta, and I'm using Toya as an example because she's here, she can vouch for it, it's proof, right? But at the end of the day, you can do this. Can you do this? Yes or no? Now, are you scared to do this? That's another question. Are you that committed to your business so that you're going to show up and talk to strangers on a day in and day out basis? Yes or no? Oh no, you tell me, boo-boo. Exactly, Pilar. Trace say yes, ma'am. Exactly. So listen, you can ask friends and get referrals. You can ask friends and get referrals. A lot of times we don't leverage the people that we know. We don't leverage the people that we know. How much is it for you to actually go out every 5 days a week? Give yourself 5 days a week. Get outside and reach out to people. Can you do this? I go live at the mall every now and then, guys. You see me going live at the mall. Honey, can you bring me some water? On Facebook. And when I'm at the mall, I love Stonebriar Mall. If you in Texas, it's a client hub. I be in there I talk to everybody at the mall. So much so when I walk into the Apple store, they be like, oh, she's here. Oh my God. It's just like I make friends at the what's that place called? I can't think of it. Starts with an S. Anyway, when I'm in the mall, my face is familiar to them because I'm there all the time. You can go to the same, thank you. You can go to the same, I don't like these waters, by the way. Why do we have these? But I'm gonna make it work because I need the water. Here's the thing. You can go to the same places every day. What they gonna do? Say get out? They don't care. Especially if you're just a nice energy to be around. Reach out to people. Okay. Ask referrals, ask friends and get referrals. Now, here's the thing. Another thing that people are not, another thing that people are not tapping into is the repeat clients. How many of you guys on here? Let's just take a poll real quick. Real quick. How many of you guys on here have bought something from me before? And let's be clear, multiple times. How many of you guys have bought something? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Exactly. 12. Exactly. So 12 people on this call have also purchased how many times? 13. How many times? How many of you guys have bought? Okay. 14. So Cherie 2 times. 1, 2 says Demiki. Jeffrey says 2. Cara says 2. Marquita 4, which makes 15 people. Johanna 2. Oh, Chanel. What's up, boo? I love it. Colleen 4. Exactly. 80% of future, that's not supposed to be or, it's supposed to be of. 80% of future income will come from 20% of repeat customers. Heck, I don't remember how many classes. That's why you pretty much buy everything. Listen, Tracy says once. I love it. Bridget, I think you almost in everything. I was looking at your account the other day because we got to figure out why your class is not popping up. But listen, Linda. 80. Do you guys understand how powerful this right here is? How many of you guys have a readily available way? I was talking to someone the other day, and I've been telling them this for the longest. You need to be able to send a mass message to everybody who's ever bought from you. How many of you guys have a system in place in your business, whether it's text message, whether it's email? How many of you guys have a way to send a general blast message out to your clientele that have bought things from you? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. Square and monkey something, not monkey something. Me, no system at this time, need help with that. Boom, from the swiper. Exactly. Square does have that. I send text. I do, but they act so janky because of group. Yeah, people don't like those. I hate group texts. When people send me group texts, I literally purposely don't respond because if you my friend, I know I told you, god dang, put me no group text. listen. And then some people don't like, especially older clients, they don't even understand. Even when you say don't reply back, they reply back like, okay. And then it just sends this whole hot mess. It's just a mess. Right. Want to do email. Right. That's one of the things we're going to do in the 30-day challenge. Chanel, like, yes. MailChimp. Got it. I love it. I'm a street seller. I love it. But even selling on the street, you can get people's information. Ask Toya. I had Toya out there with the clipboard, getting names and numbers. Old school. That's what y'all about to be doing if you choose to jump into this challenge with me. Now, listen, in my salon, I got clear on my offer, and a handful of people made me 6 figures. And it goes the same with my online. The majority of my customers are repeat customers. Oh, yeah, MailChimp. Oh, you said monkey. Yes, old school. I love old school because old school literally holds you down for your first 6 figures. Seriously, $100,000, old school all day. Old school all day. So listen, Chanel, you couldn't have asked even sooner. So here's the deal. Here's what we're doing for the next 30 days. And I don't want to forget nothing because I know people be having questions. What I wanted to do starting Sunday with you guys, for the people that are already in and the people who are choosing to join tonight, is I want you guys to get y'all butts into gear. The same way I mentioned how Toya, when she was moving from Chicago to Dallas, like literally this system works. It gets you customers, butts in seats. It sells more products. It gets you visibility. And if that's what you're looking to do, then you may be interested in the 30-day sales challenge. Now, here's the cool thing. Even notice how I'm making this offer to you. Ain't no pressure, boo. It's you may be interested. May I continue with the information so you can make a choice? Give me a yes or no in the comments right now. May I continue so that you can get the information? Look at the yeses coming through. Boom, 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 boom. Look at your comments. Is sending mail outdated? Like if I collect the addresses? No, not necessarily. It just depends on the industry. Right. Hell yeah. I love it, man. Let me tell you something about my tribe. You guys freaking rock. Not because, oh, you may buy something, but just because you rock. We are here day in and day out. And you guys, we just are soulmate, like homies. Like, I love it. And that's what is so amazing. It's like, if I continue to talk about the things and the desires, if I can help you before you actually buy something, then yeah, you want to hear more about the conversation. And the 30-day sales challenge is going to teach you just that. How do you have conversations with real humans? I need you to talk to people, not just this. This works, but first I had to get in person with people. I keep trying to think what I can do publicly on the internet without, I want to like record myself acting like a new stylist or something and going up to people, but I don't know, you got to record people and I don't really know how to do that. I got to figure that out. But I want to show you guys old school, how you can literally just go out and get people. Listen, this is going to help you get more attention on your brand. When I say brand, I'm talking about you, because in 2018, you are the brand, whatever you're doing right now. So if you have an essence, whatever your essence is, right? So like I said, for me, people know I'm raw, uncut, real. I'm fun. I get your results. And it is what it is. Like, it's just, I be saying it. I might stop and start getting ADD. That's a part of like my brand, my fingerprint, right? And so customers rock with that. There are going to be people who don't. But the whole thing is that when you show up consistently, like I want you guys to do in this 30-day challenge, which I'm going to be on y'all like a drill sergeant in a fun way, in a loving way. This is going to get more eyes on your business. Listen, in order to close more sales, you've got to be seen by more people. And so this challenge will allow you to set a daily goal of how many people that you're going to reach out to, be seen, have conversations with. And it's just a rule. It's just a law. If I talk to this many people, you'll be really, really, really real. Shanice, listen, if I talk to this many people, just literally having a conversation. If I have a conversation with this many people, it's a guarantee that I'm going to make this many sales. Now, here's what I love. You may be saying, well, I don't know what I'm going to say in the conversation. I'm going to give you guys simple templates. Simple templates. All you got to do is fill in the blank, and you're going to be able to post videos and just kind of practice getting comfortable. A lot of you guys don't like to be seen. You don't like to walk up to people. You don't know how to strike up a conversation. And so one thing about the Facebook group that I am encouraging is that you talk to each other, you practice with each other, you post videos, ask for feedback, get comfortable with being awkward, looking at yourself on camera, because that whole process, a lot of times people don't like to hear themselves talk. They don't like to see what they look like. They got all these excuses, and we're breaking that cycle. Now, here's what I love about this challenge. It's going to be you, me, and a like-minded group of people. I see all the yeses coming through. Yes, 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 yes. I love it. I love it. It's going to be you, me, and a like-minded group of people. One thing I know for sure is that energy grows where energy goes. If you are spending your time with people who ain't going nowhere, you ain't going nowhere. If you're spending all the majority of your time with people who don't have goals, who are not going after their sales and taking their business seriously, then at the end of the day, it's going to rub off at some point. Either you attracting or they attract. Like, it's just one of the two, right? So who's your tribe? Yes, get thee behind me. Chanel, hilarious. And you see how much character my people have. Like, look at these comments. You guys have so much personality and character because why? You're a reflection of me. I'm cuckoo, you cuckoo. And there it is. It's amazing. It's amazing. You get to build your own tribe, and that's what this is about. You want to build your tribe, then you want to do this 30-day challenge. Now, we're going to have daily easy tasks. I'm going to make it simple. I'm going to try to keep it as simple for you guys as possible. And you're going to have a certain amount of people that you're going to be reaching out to each day. I'm going to give you guys some tips on doing webinars because I know, and these are the bonuses. What I know for sure is that numbers matter. So for all of my people who have like coaches and you're doing some type of something like what I'm doing, I'm going to show you guys how to use the webinars to build clients and to make some sales. Okay. So we're going to talk about the different types of leads, which are people that are interested. And I'm going to go through and give you short mini lessons like MINI. I'm going to give you mini lessons so that you can learn just the basics so that you can jump into your day and be focused on getting people. Okay. We're going to focus on, I have a big program where I do this, but I just want to focus on one thing, which is making more sales, right? And I'm going to give you guys some tactics, and all you got to do is do it and check in Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the thing about it is you'll have access. For those of you who say you don't have direction and you're not really clear, you have office hours to me, and I'll be doing all kind of random live streams for you guys so that you can ask all the questions and not feel like you have to do this alone. My request is that if you join, please do not go get buried in, I don't want Keisha to think I'm asking. So many people say that, like, I don't want to be a bugaboo. You ain't no bugaboo. That's what you joined for, so you can get support, right? You're not a bugaboo. So don't join and then be shy. Come to win. Come to win. We're gonna have a goal setting class on Sunday. Whether you can make it live or watch the replay, you'll always get access to everything. And this is yours to keep. So you can literally do this for 30 days and go back to the beginning and start from scratch. It's an online membership, okay? Online membership. So I want you guys to become the follow-up king or queen, because I know it's guys and women. I want you to become the follow-up king or queen, right? Most people lose their sales because they're not following up. You had somebody that said they're interested, but then you was too chicken. You was too, talked yourself out of calling them back. Marquita, yes, you need to be in this. If you're in my mastermind, you're already in it. Do not buy this again. Some of y'all be in the mastermind trying to buy everything. It's in your course already. The only way you have this already, if you are part of Elevate. If you're not in Elevate, then no. Too chicken. Right. We get scared. Hold on. Y'all need a napkin. We get scared. It's okay. We all do it. We get scared because I remember I was at the Gary Vaynerchuk event, and I went to the event and I set the intention to meet the person who was in charge of that campaign. I didn't know how. Let's be clear. I didn't know how. Ladies, don't y'all hate when your lipstick get all chapped? Anyway, I didn't know how I was going to meet this person, but I just knew that that's what I wanted to do. Elevate has only opened once this year. I need to open it again. One thing that I said I was going to do, everybody who goes through this will get access to Elevate. You'll get an opportunity to invite after the 30 days. If you feel like you want to keep going and you want to get into all of my stuff, Elevate is my mastermind. So listen, one thing I did, I set the intention to go to the Gary Vaynerchuk event because I wanted to meet the person in charge of that brand initiative. And crazy, I didn't know how, I didn't know who it would be. I was like, they need to know me. And I felt that. I was like, I stood in line for 4 hours. I was ready. I was networking, talking to so many people. I met so many businesses. I just had a blast. And then right when it was over, I meet Gary Vaynerchuk, which was crazy. And because I love that man. And then I run into the person who put the K-Swiss deal together. So then I got scared. I was like, well, they may not think I'm big enough. Because I saw that they had a deal with Karen Civil. And if you love Karen Civil is dope. If you don't follow her, go check her out. So I saw that they had a deal with her. And I was like, I got into comparison. I was like, well, I'm not big enough yet. Like, you know, like I'm not like her. And so I chickened out. You see, I out myself. I don't be sitting up here acting like I just don't have no insecurities. I chickened out. Literally had a conversation. I met him and I led with what was in it for him. I said, yo, I'm LaKeisha Michelle. Here's what you're doing. Here's what I have access to. And here's how I think we can work together. This is what's going to happen for you if we work together. He was like, oh, all right. He literally just gave me his email address and his information. I was like, that was too easy. It felt like a trick, but it was that easy. And I chickened out. So my point is, I didn't follow up. Right. And this was, what was this? I don't know. But here's the deal. I don't want you guys to do that. And it's a practice. When I don't practice this, I fall off track. Okay. So if you guys are wanting to get confidence, if you're wanting to be seen in your niche, in your business, whatever you're doing. So I remember when I did this before, and my favorite thing is when people tell me that they've been in the neighborhood, their business has been in that neighborhood for so long. And when they started doing a challenge like this, because I've done this before, this is an uploaded version of it. They said that people were like, dang, I didn't even know you. I've been here for days. Like, I've been here for 10 years. I ain't never seen you because you didn't make enough noise. You thought everybody should already know. You thought that, oh, I don't want to bother people. You thought that, well, it's too much. I've already said it once. They should just know. No. Wear them out until they say, be quiet. Make noise for your brand. That's what this is about. You are the brand. This is not a branding class. You are the brand, and you need to make some noise and let people see how you help them day in and day out. And you need to build a skill and have a practice of it. Yes or no? Guys, don't worry about the mastermind. It's not available right now. If you in it, you would know it. If you're not, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not on the market right now. The doors will open up for it later. Car's talking about you holding out. I get so scared to go forth and join in on things. I finally started to get past that. I started doing pre-interview training again. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So listen, I was just about to ask you, when the doors open for the mastermind, you'll know. I just say that because I see my mastermind people on here and they be trying to buy, and they already in the mastermind. So I have a group. This was the last time I opened the doors was 6 months ago. And so they joined in. And so we have that. They're on a whole different program, but they still come to all my other stuff, even though they're already in the mastermind. So that's why I'm mentioning it. Focus. Learn to measure. You're gonna learn to measure and plan and grow. Y'all laughing. Y'all are cray. So when I announce the mastermind, y'all better not miss it. Learn to measure and plan and grow. Learn to measure and plan and grow. That's what we're gonna do. You're gonna build the practice and habit of knowing how to instantly tell people the results you get for them. You're going to practice this. You're going to measure what's working. You're going to grow your business, period. This is how this works. It's inevitable. You can't not. My goal is to get you into a rhythm of getting clients. If you want to get into a rhythm of getting clients using these simple processes that I have, you will have worksheets. There's a private Facebook group. You will have the live streams and the live check-ins. So Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, you will check in on Facebook. There'll be a task email blast that goes out. Listen, whatever videos I do live, you can't make it, you get the replay. All of the information is yours. All of it is yours so that you can do it over and over. What I'm going to have you do in 30 days, I dare you to do it for 60 days. I dare you to do it for 90 days. It works every time. It's never failed me. It's my old school formula that I've done since I've started business in general. I did this when I was in beauty school. Okay. By the way, it worked. It continues to work. I need to do this more now than ever. Awesome. So, and who said my struggle? Don't claim a struggle. I'm ready to join and do it the best and be the best. Yes. Listen. So you're going to get clients and then you're going to have a system with this. Okay. You will get clients. It's going to be a system and it's going to be something that you repeat. Now, what I will tell you is this. I have people who have made so much with this 30-day challenge and then they get back distracted with something shiny because they're like, oh, I gave it 30 days. I can start now, even though, yes, when I was in beauty school, listen, when I was in beauty school, I could call my old director. I would go on my lunch break. I didn't wait till I got out of beauty school to build my clientele. That's why I was able to grow faster than most of my colleagues. It wasn't but a few of us that actually did well when we got out of beauty school. Why? Because I didn't wait till I got out to start marketing myself and getting seen. That's what this is. This is old school marketing. We're about to do this for 30 days. And the challenge is to keep you accountable. Okay. You will make more money. Now, a lot of you guys are going to have some fears around this. Some of you feel like you're not internet savvy. Some of you feel like you don't like rejection. Some of you feel like, I don't like social media. Is it going to be social media? Now, here's the deal. Bill Gates will tell you this. The technology is the future. So choose to see it a different way and know that you have to embrace social media. You have to embrace technology and that you can learn it with ease, right? Accountability. Yes, me too. I was taking pictures of my mannequin work. Exactly. So listen, some people say they don't look the part. Don't worry about that. We'll talk about having your power look. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. And the whole thing is, if you feel like you don't look the part, we can fix that. Is that unfixable? Answer me this. That's all you have to do. When you have all these fears, I don't like social media. Our clients on social media. And actually, if you don't like social media, that's great because I'm going to have you most of the time in person with people. But our clients on social media, let me know. Our clients on social media, yes or no? Okay. I don't like rejection. Who does? But do we have to do it anyway? Yes or no? You already know the answers to this. And is the rejection actually about you? No, the person just says no. Their no could be, no, I'm cramping. No, I don't even know. I might be getting divorced tomorrow. No, I don't. Their no ain't got nothing to do with you. Look at all the yeses coming through. Their no has nothing to do with you, right? Just make sure you're making the offer and don't be in your feelings. Okay, so listen, if you stay the same, what's going to happen? If you know, okay, yeah, I want to do this challenge and you're thinking about yes or no, just literally just look at your scenario and say, listen, whether you join the challenge or not, if you continue to do what you've been doing, what's going to happen? Whether you do the challenge or not. And then assess that answer. If you're going to be fine, cool. I'm happy that you're here spending time with me. I'm grateful. I don't take it for granted. If you say, you know what, I need some freaking accountability. I want to be around like-minded people. I want to grow my clientele. I want to increase my brand awareness. I want people to know me and say, oh, that's that girl that do this. Oh, that's that guy that sell this. If you want that, then you want to come on the 30-day challenge. Shanice, clients are everywhere if you know what they want and what they need. You're going to keep getting what you've been doing. Right. We already know. But I mean, you have to think of this is how I judge myself. Like if there's something that I know I want to do and I'm kind of perplexed or I'm on the fence, I just say, wait, well, if I don't do anything, what is this actually costing me? It's costing me no sales. No sales means no money. No money means no this, no that. Can't help my parents, can't do this. So I got to always be making offers to people, period. Because I have an amazing lifestyle. I try to manage, you guys. Same thing with you. Like if you keep doing what you're doing, what's going to happen? All you gotta do is look at your goals and then look at your habits. Are these habits in alignment with what goal you have? And that's what we're doing for the next 30 days. Listen, we're going to up-level your mindset as well, because what I know for sure, for example, right, Tracy, so many people are saying like, they're not good enough. Maybe what I'm doing is old school, or are you sure? But what about my business, right? It's like all those questions are happening. I'm too young. I'm too old. I'm too dark. I'm too light. I can't dress right. Nobody buys my stuff. My price is too high. My price is too low. I'm doing too many specials. These are the things that people are saying. I can't worry about that right now because I got to figure out how to get out the situation. Well, if you made more sales, money helps things go away. Money makes situations have solutions. Period. Like Mark Peter said, let's get it. So listen, we're going to have 3 check-ins a week. They're going to be easy. You're going to have worksheets. We're going based off facts. Everything we're doing is going to be based off facts. I'm not going to be saying you guys meditate and hope you have new sales today. No, I'm going to give you a template. You're going to fill it out and you're going to have to show up and then check in Sunday, Monday. So listen, there's limited seating in this because I already have my mastermind group that's doing this. And then we have the people that are joining. Okay. So there's 30 seats. Money will solve 90% of my problems right now. Exactly. Most people. Cha-ching. Exactly. Listen, you're going to get a private Facebook group. And this literally 30-day challenge is $147 investment. But y'all already know that I love y'all. And I love fast action takers. Now, this morning, there were 6 slots left because I've been selling this. If y'all ain't been paying attention, I've been selling this all week. And so you guys have been joining. And so that's how the slots for the 99 went away. But I said, you know what, for the webinar people, because you gave me your time, you know, we got a lot of people on here right now. So I want to, let's see, 30 some people on here right now. I want to, between the 2 platforms, I want to honor that price for you. So if you know this is what you want to do, you're going to get it for $99. One-time fee is yours forever. $99. This is for your accountability. This is for the time, right? This is for the templates. This is for the private Facebook group. As a result of this program, you will make more money. You will make more sales. You will be seen. You will have more conversations. You will get more confident. You will increase your brand awareness. You're going to find out things about yourself. You're going to see if you're really committed to your business. You need to see that. You don't want to guess and hope you're committed. You're going to go forth for 30 days straight like a gangster, like the G that you are. And you're going to go hard and see, like, is this for me? You need to fail fast, okay? And fail forward. And if you're not going to fail, now you know what you need to do. You're going to be able to look at your actions because you're going to keep contact and contract. You're going to be keeping record of this stuff and you're going to know what works. So every week, you're not going to try to reinvent the wheel. Reinventing the wheel is not fun, guys. It's actually quite stressful. So the way we not do that is if we hold ourselves accountable 3 times a week, keeping tracks of our actions, and it will literally, real estate, easy. I got a couple girlfriends that are in real estate. And literally it's conversations. And here's one of my favorite people that I follow. And I actually spoke with one of his people at his company is Tom Ferry. I don't know if you follow Ursula, Tom Ferry. But he does the old school conversations all day long. And so I'm going to share with you guys, you're going to have a tactic area where you go in and look at the different tactics that fit your scenario. Okay. And then you're going to use the worksheet. And it's very simple. Yes, go Google Tom. He's amazing for realtors. But his business model actually matches any business. It's the same. So that's why I ended up calling him because I was like, this is what I do. And I was interested in the back end structure. Long story short, his business it's general business, but he just turned it to real estate. But it's the same thing that I'm talking about right here. Limited time, start Sunday. Oh, one-time investment, $99. So all you gotta do is go to LaKeishaMichelle.com. Super simple. If you know you want to do this, you have until Sunday to hop in. Okay, $99 for you guys that are on this webinar. And when that little thing is that, you know, you have a certain amount of tickets in there. We put 30 seats for $99. Okay, we put 30 seats for $99. Everybody went nuts. I love it. And if you guys want to jump in, you have until Sunday. Yeah, you have until Sunday. I'm trying to figure out how we can make it so the webinar people versus the everyday other random. Can we share this webinar with other people? Yes, of course. Of course. You're laughing. I love it. I love it. Any questions, guys? Any questions? This is a 30-day boot camp and you will be making sales, making offers. It's just that simple. Take your product or service. You're going to get it in front of as many people as possible. This is a marathon, not a sprint. Some days you're not going to feel like getting out talking to people. You're going to have a certain amount of quotas to hit and you just got to do the work. I'm looking at all these comments. You simply just have to do the work. Okay. Now, The whole thing about this is that I know you're going to at least 3 times your money. It just always happens that way. It always happens that way. Even if you just one time, that would be beneficial. So you ain't lost nothing. But the way that it has happened, I've been doing this since last year. And it's gotten better every time too, is that you always get your money back. Most people get their money back within the weekend because I love challenges and I give you guys tasks and you guys are fired up and ready to do it. So it's always just super, super fun. 30 days. We have weekly goals that we're going to be doing. You're going to have your worksheets, the private Facebook group. And listen, you're going to build confidence. That's the whole thing of just knowing that the direction of your business is in your hand. So if you want to make more sales, energy grows where energy goes. Yes, Marquita. It's already in there. It's already in your in there, Marquita. So you good. Not a dumb question at all. Yeah, it's already in there. So just get ready, boo. Look, I ain't got an extra buck this week, but I bet you I'm in there and get. Oh yeah, this is what I know for sure. And guys, this is what I want to teach you. There was a time when I used to do business where I felt bad, and I was like, well, you know, people don't have. And the whole thing is this. That thing inside of you, Cara, that clicked and said, let me go get the money because then I'll make my money back. That's the person that you're going to make your money back, period. Because you can't not. That thing in you, that's the thing. You got to learn how to keep that thing on and know that I'm going to do whatever it takes. I believe in myself, right? And I'd love to have a mentor and accountability coach. And I'm about to make this happen. This ain't about me. This is about you believing in yourself, taking action, showing up every day for 30 days. Right? And so you've got to know that what you're providing people goes deeper. I'm not just saying $99 may be a lot to some. It may be not a lot to others. But here's the reality. If you build the muscle of doing it anyway when you're scared, showing up daily, even if you may not have made sales the day before, right? If you get more confidence, if you have templates now, so you have a repeatable sales system, when you're done with me in 30 days, you have a system to sell. Who's going to take that from you? Who's going to take that from you? You're going to have a system to make income. Who's going to take that system away from you? Somebody tell me in the comments. Yes, I love it. Make it happen. Exactly. Who's going to take that from you? Right. I was saying about patenting your idea where to go to get it done. So get you an attorney. There's so many attorneys online. Super. If you worst case scenario, go to LegalZoom. But just get an attorney. Don't try to, I like to just, some stuff like that. LLCs, patents, trademarks, attorneys. Ain't nobody got time to think about that. Yep. Get it done. Get it done. No one can take what's in my head. Exactly. Nobody, baby. Shanice. I love it. I love it. No damn body. Y'all know y'all crazy. Look at these comments. You guys are cray. I love it. So listen, guys, that's what we're doing on Sunday. On Sunday, literally 30 days, you're going to reach out to more people than you reached out to last month. You're going to make more money than you did last month. And I'm going to be on y'all about money. We're going to dig deep into money. And we're going to also, I'm going to give you my spiritual mindset and practices around my business, because I don't do business without being spiritual. I don't do business without praying and doing my affirmations and setting my goals, right? And checking in and looking at my money. You got to look at your money if you want your money to grow. Does that make sense? How many of you guys, be honest, how many of you guys have fears about looking, or you get your nerves just get bad when you start looking at your actual financial situation? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Most people do. Most of my private clients, when we sit down and I say, let's talk money, they start itching. And they like, it's like, no, we have to look at the money. We got to look at our stuff. We have to. And that's a part of the challenge. I'm going to be on y'all like white on right. This is military style boot camp. Okay. Military style. Right. Not itching. No. Nerves bad now. Yes. Yep. Exactly. Mine for dang show. Exactly. See, you're not alone. And listen, we all have done it. I've been guilty. I was like that. I was like, oh, I'll get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get to it. And then it's like, oh God, it's a big mess. And now I got to fix this big mess. But what I want to also include in this 30-day challenge is just simple ways to monitor your income and your expenses every single day. And to where it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. It's just a thing that you do. Money is not good or bad. Money is neutral. We as humans we put all this stuff on money. Money is not good or bad. It's just neutral. And everything is we're not going to have long drawn out calls either. 3 times a week for like 50. No, I'm just going to be checking in with you guys, answering your questions. You'll get email like things out on, you'll get things sent out to you via email. And then on Sunday, it's all about goal setting, which is going to be quick. So you just know what you should be doing on Sunday, right? And the whole thing about the time on Sunday is I got to get that right because some of my church folk, they be in church. And so I'm wondering if we're going to do Sunday evening just to make sure I capture it, like the majority of people. I got a poll going out for you guys. So Sunday is all about setting the goal for the week, the plan, right? And then you're going to work the plan during the week. On Wednesday is checking in. What's your aha moments? What kind of breakdowns? Do you need any support? It's just to roll call. What was your goal? Have you hit it? What have you been doing the last 3 days, right? What are these numbers? Have you been taking care of income, expenses? We're going to be honest. It's going to be super simple, but accountability is everything, right? And I'm going to be asking you guys for homework, right? And then Friday is always about just celebrating. And we're going to help you learn to celebrate the small wins. Maybe nobody bought, but you talked to more people than you ever would have had if you hadn't done the challenge, right? I'm going to train you to look for the blessings, right? And so Fridays are all about just celebrating and making sure you're on track and making sure you're still, not counting out Saturday and just prepared and prepping and just in flow, right? And then through that, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on starting the email list, what you can do for webinars for my coaches. Even with real estate, Ursula, you should really look at doing the webinars, because the more people you can get, like as you're selling homes, like you could do webinars a couple times a week to where you're just giving people facts. Most people are scared to talk about housing because they don't know if they qualify. They're embarrassed. They don't, do I make money? Can I have a house? Like, I used to talk to my real estate friends before I understood credit, before I understood interest rates. There's so many questions you just don't know about because it's foreign if you depend on your background, right? So you could do webinars and get lead generation. Real estate is a longer conversation. You got to kind of have a little, you get the wine cup and you go like this, you got to kind of, nurture that conversation. But once you got it going and you stay in contact with those people and you become the go-to person, as a result of that, you will make real estate sales, right? And how are you checking out? So there's a private membership group. So you'll have your own login in the group. You can leave comments and you can email me all day long in that group. Then you have a private Facebook group. You will get emails whenever anything is happening. You're going to get an email. And the webinars, you'll get the link to that anytime, and you'll get the replay in the membership area. Stir it up a little bit, right? Good question. That's a great question. And guys, I'm not going to be a stranger. It's not one of those things where you buy something and then I'm like over here in the corner just being quiet. Literally just say, Keisha, here's what I'm selling. I'm going to have some templates for you guys to fill out. And my request for you guys is when I give you a template, fill it out. So when you ask me a question, I'm going to ask you about that sheet so that we can get to the answer quickly and not be going through some long drawn out situation. Okay. So that is definitely my request. So y'all got to know that when you're in the group settings, sometimes people send like 20-minute videos, 10-minute. Guys, what is the outcome you desire? Let's have you fill out the sheet. And then once you have that, we have a basis and then we can get to the outcome quicker. You always want to get your outcome quicker. Sooner, faster, amazing. Right. So listen, that's all the facts. Hopefully, do you have any guys other questions? Am I in the wrong boot camp? Where is the mastermind? What are you talking about? My family has definitely some major surgery. Yes, surgery. I don't know what you mean, boot camp. What? I'm not sure. I'm not clear on your question. Let me make sure you guys have any other questions. Any other questions? Any other questions? Any other questions? We're about to roll out, guys. It's 8:29. We are about to roll out. Thanks, LaKeisha. I appreciate it. You're welcome. So, wow. I got some beautiful messages. Okay. Why are you so bad? Thanks, girl. I'm in short hair boot camp. This is separate. And the mastermind is separate. So like, they're different products. Yep. Send me a message. If you have any questions, send me a message. No problem. I took the I Make Sales class. Is this the same? Some of the principles, some of the things I teach in I Make Sales is the same, but this is a challenge. So boot camps or challenges are more active and yeah, it's just more active. So I Make Sales had a lot of content. I don't want to bog you down with content. I want to bog you down with action. So you can look at your I Make Sales, or you can do this again to jump into the challenge mode. You're welcome, love. No worries. Okay, guys, we about to roll out. I don't see any questions coming through. You help so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I do short hair boot camp and I don't know the first thing about hair. If I do short hair boot camp and I don't know the first thing about hair. What do you mean? If I do short hair boot camp and I don't know. So what I'm excited about for those of you who are in short hair boot camp, side note, sorry if y'all don't even know what we're talking about because so many people are in other products. I appreciate you guys too. Thank you guys. If you have to go, I love you. Mwah. What was I about to say? Oh, short hair boot camp is getting a facelift. So I am definitely approaching it, Jeffrey, from the thought process of the very, 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 very beginning. Like I don't know nothing beginning. And so I've been literally mapping out just baby step processes that I don't think to explain because when I first started, it was kind of like, I don't know. I just learned that I need to explain that stuff. So Marion, what can I do to get busy this weekend? Think about what I told you to do. Get clear on what's in it for them. So if you got off this webinar, if you guys got off this webinar and wrote out what's in it for my client and really dug deep, don't just answer with some surface BS answer. What do you truly help people do? If I walked up to somebody in the store and said, I helped you, literally, like, okay, for example, with short hair. Short hair is the easiest because most of you guys, a lot of you guys on here are hair. Thank you, love. Most of you guys are, most of you guys are short. These comments are hilarious. Most of you guys are short hair specialists. But if I walked up to you and said, excuse me, ma'am, are you looking for show-stopping, soft, healthy, sassy cuts, but classy styles to rock right now? Are you looking for hairstyles? I can give you that. They're like, oh, no, ma'am. Okay, well, here's my card. Do you have any referrals? Do you know anybody that is? I already have styles. What if you ever need a backup? Here you go. I got this free thing here. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. It's that simple. It's just a matter of, are you looking to get more clients? Can I give you 3 ways to get more clients? Yes or no? Are you looking to put your eyelashes on in half the time? Can I give you this card so I can send you a video? Or can I have your phone number so I can send you a video on how you can do that and blah, 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 blah. Like, it's just that simple. You got to just get, when you're talking to people, Marion, you got to get really clear on what, and I have a specific template I'm going to give you guys. All you're going to do is fill in the blank. All right. So in the 30-day challenge, you're just filling in the blank with that. But when people say, what can I do this weekend? I think because you want it now, you're not thinking clearly. Get clear on what's in it for them. Write it out so that when you walk up to people, you're literally speaking to the results you create for them. And then you got to reach out to people. Like, you got to just get out to people. So like I told you guys, malls, Starbucks, everywhere. It's awkward. Nobody wants to do this. This is not sexy. Most people try to say, well, just post on social media. Let me tell you something. The fastest way to money is getting out and talking to people, period, point blank, having conversations. Now, even if you're on social media, you need to do something that makes people call you. If I said tomorrow that you can have, if I'm working on the phones from 1 to 4, right? And I'm taking phone calls from 1 to 4 for anybody looking to make more money in their business, everybody will be filling it out. And I will literally pick up the phone and have conversations. And I would have conversations, and a percentage of those people will buy something or say, give me this date and we're going to do it on this. And now I have numbers and names to follow up with them. And once someone buys, I can just keep serving them. Again, most people that buy from me are continual buyers, and I just keep making stuff that they want And it's just a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful relationship. Social media got me the low budget, crazy people. I need something else. Right. And the whole thing, sometimes on social media, for me, with social media, I have built an audience that wasn't my audience for what I was selling. So I had to go out and speak at events, go on meetup.com, create events, go on Craigslist, post flyers, and find people, go to these events and network with other people that complemented what I was doing, so that those high quality people can then come to my Facebook. I would go to the events and say, meet me on my Facebook, meet me on my YouTube. And then over time, my audience began to change to people who were running businesses. But at the beginning, it was just family members and like random people who had nothing to do with nothing. Well, once I wanted to actually be a professional business person, I had to get them out the way. And you literally can you can walk around. If you don't have business cards, let me tell y'all something. Websites and business cards make people stop. I'm telling you what I know for sure. My mentor, Todd Herman, he ain't have none of that. $1 million business, he ain't have none of that. He just had a conversation. You know how many men be all up in somebody's drawers? They ain't had no type of, they ain't showed you their test papers. They ain't showed you their kids. They got 17 kids. They ain't told you about them, but they all in your house, in your kitchen. You cooking and you in love. And they ain't got no facts in front of them. They don't have the proper paperwork in front of them. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That no one cares about that. That, yes, you need it, but my business won't ever fail or sink or swim because of social media, a website, or a business card. You got to get that gangster with your sales. Case closed. Some of y'all right now, little man in, you ain't checked no paperwork. He got a whole nother family in Bermuda. It's too much. I'm going to go because I want a steak. I got the taste from my mouth for some steak. So I'm about to go. Okay. Facts. Exactly. Y'all, why y'all laughing? 17. What is 17? What did I say 17 about? I took this. So yeah, I make sales was super fun. This is a twist. It's more, it's not the same. It's not the same, but my selling techniques are very much still based on what I make sales is. So this is kind of like part 2. A 2.0, I should say. Y'all laughing. I'm seeing, 17 kids. Is that what I said? Dang, 17 kids? No sympathy. Okay, y'all about to go because I'm hungry. I love you guys. I'm going to see y'all later. Hola, hey, boo. I saw you join. You guys are my children. You guys are hilarious. I love y'all, man. I'm about to be out. Okay, so see you later. Thanks again. Love you so much. Talk to you later. Don't forget to get the tech to look at my short hair page. Oh, yes, it is. No. I sent them an email. That's very strange. I sent them an email for that. Bye, guys. I will see you guys soon. And check my email. I sure will. Love you guys. And remember, just if you have any questions, go to LaKeishaMichelle.com. Ask any questions you may have. And you have until Sunday. I know how we are. We got to get our coins together, call 5 people, get $25. What I know for sure is that you will make more money, you will make more sales, and you will have an increase of brand presence. So the more people know you and see you, the more that they actually just you're in their mind now. So when they finally want the thing, maybe they don't buy right away. Don't get discouraged. If you never join this, don't get discouraged on where your sales are. Just be committed to show up daily. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. Good night. Yes. Can you do that mannequin? Oh, yes. This week. I will. Oh, no, this week is over. Okay. So next week, Friday's tomorrow. Love y'all, man. I'm out. Bye, guys. I need to call my 5 people. Patrick, y'all are